And we're live.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Of course,
Let's
Instagram
just
time.
do our usual things. Wait, let me
Wait,
check.
I'm gonna check YouTube then.
When was the last time we went live? What, 3 weeks ago?
Three
The
weeks
Hunger
ago.
Games? The Hunger
Yeah,
Games
Hunger
one?
Games. So the week before that, I think.
Kasi the Hunger Games na ano natin, it's on Discord.
Yeah. The
Oo,
movie.
yung isa, it was on Discord. Okay. Okay, okay naman on YouTube. Teka, IG stories. Okay.
Wait, I'm not online pala. Hold on.
Ah, ano ba 'to? Oh no. Okay, story.
Wait.
Have you been reading this past
Girl,
week? No?
this whole week.
Ah,
Wait. Huh? Wait, anong araw na ngayon? Friday?
Friday?
Kasi holiday na Monday.
Yeah, holiday na Monday. Inisip mo ba Thursday?
Wait, I was trying to think. I think I was able to finish one book.
No?
I was able to finish Confessions this last
Yung
weekend.
kanai.
The
Ano?
Japanese, yeah, the
Yeah.
Japanese.
Right.
But after that,
Kamusta? Did you
parang
like it?
it's good. It's good. Like
It's the
I
one
get
with the multiple POVs, di ba? Parang,
yes.
okay.
Actually, I didn't know na it had multiple POVs. I thought it was gonna be on the perspective of the mom the whole time. Kasi hindi ko
Yeah,
din
looking
napanood yung
for
movie.
the child.
Tapos pa, different POVs. In fairness, like okay naman. Like it's good.
It's on my TBR for the longest time. Well, a lot of things naman are on my
Super
TBR
quick.
for the
Super
longest time.
quick to read lang. I listened to the audiobook din, although not Japanese yung language, of course. So,
Mm.
American yung accent. Pero,
Okay. Hi, Elena. Good morning to you. It's evening for us, but good morning. It's been a while since we went online for sprints. I'm glad you were able to join us today. I'm just
who's
sharing it
here? Hi,
on
Elaine.
Discord.
I'm sharing on Instagram. Hold on.
I think it's been I've been trying to read more. So far, I've been reading daily for the
Yeah?
past 6 days. 6 days lang, 6 days. Kasi May talaga, I really did not read
Yeah.
that much.
Except
Parang I
for
read
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games as one, Bretman Rock's audiobook, his
Yeah.
memoir, tas audiobook ko siya. And then another one, I forgot which one. I don't even remember. But I read 3 books total for the entire month. And then now, I'm still just reading one pa lang para pakonti-konti daily. So I can get back into it. Ang tagal mag-load ng Discord.
Oh, on those purpose.
Oh, isn't it this the one with the movie?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah. I've only ever
Sad,
watched the
very,
movie.
very sad movie.
No. It's a happy one. It's a happy one. It's
Wait,
I
I
think
think I was thinking of Marley and Me.
I haven't even watched that. Then.
Okay, that was a very sad
Parang I
movie.
try to
Six
steer clear
stars
if it's gonna be a sad.
about animals and dogs.
Yeah.
It's always a lot harder when it's about animals and dogs. 6 stars. I'm great. How about you? We're great too. Just a bit sort of like busy for the past couple of weeks.
Mhm.
Things just don't align in terms of our motivation to read and our schedules. So that's why we've been away for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But as usual, we just try. We just try every every Friday or Saturday. What are you gonna be reading today? So while Elena tells us what she's gonna read
Mhm.
today, if you're gonna read,
I
I guess let's
For
share what
me,
you're gonna read first.
reading, I'll be reading Just the Nicest Couple by Mary Kubica. So it's about domestic thriller.
Is
It's
this the
not,
same author as Local
yes, local
Woman
woman
Missing?
missing. Yeah, it is. It is. I just haven't picked up her earlier works yet. So I'm going straight to her newer ones.
Is this the latest book
Yeah,
for
one of
her?
the latest, I think. Because I think it's a 2023 release.
Ah, okay, like super new.
Yeah. And I think mostly the reason why I picked it up is because of Libby. Like, my hold was up.
Came in. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm just sharing on Discord. I need to join us
I
if
haven't
you
even checked
want to
our Discord
read.
yet. This
It's
week.
been quiet. I mean, I understandably because this month is our sort of catch up
Yeah,
break
break.
month.
Yeah.
So I also haven't been super active on it. Well, I also started a new job, so that's why I've been sort of taking things easy on my side passion stuff. So that's why I am reading Finale by Stephanie Garber.
Mm.
So this is the final book in the trilogy, the Caraval series. And I don't know why I decided to pick this up. I was looking for a book to read like last week, and I had so many options on my Libby. Like I don't know why I borrowed books, even though I know I won't read it. I just borrowed them. So I had a lot of books that were expiring, but for some
Yeah.
reason I decided to pick up a physical book. But it's been good. I've been reading it little by little. I think I'm at the 60% mark. I'm at page 310, and it's 470 pages.
When did
470
you
pages.
start that?
6 days ago. So
Ah.
I think the reason why I picked this one is because I just want the accomplishment of finishing a book and finishing a series. It's kind of like a double accomplishment. So I'm hoping that that double accomplishment will give me motivation to read more.
Mm.
I don't know.
And
That's
I
just
guess it
my.
worked.
I think it works. I've been trying to read a little bit. I think I fell into the pitfall of not reading because I don't have like hours in my
Mm.
time to read. So I just decided, oh, I'm not gonna read. But then I tried the past 6 days just reading like 30 minutes at a time or like small amounts of time, and it's
Mm.
been good. It's been okay. Also good that it's YA fantasy, so it's okay if I don't like go deep into it. Like I'm not gonna get lost because it's just simple um writing and everything. I'm reading
It's
Black
YA,
Widow
right?
Red Velvet. Yeah, it's YA. It's YA. Yeah, it's very YA. Black Widow Red Vengeance. I don't know this book.
Is it a sequel to the Black Widow book?
Black Widow. Like Black
Years
Widow
ago.
as in.
Like, it's an actual novel. As in, it's still Marvel,
Okay.
but
It's a Marvel. Okay, okay. Red Vengeance by Margaret Stoll. Dystopian Space Universe. Portrays Gamora and Nebula.
not ano. What's her name?
Scarlett Johansson.
No, not the character. Not.
Natasha Romanoff. Natasha
Yeah.
Romanoff. Yeah. Forever just Scarlett Johansson. I think I'm gonna try and share my screen now so we can start reading so I can actually finish this book. Because I think I can finish it
You can finish it.
during this. I think so. There's only a little over 100. Maybe I can like almost finish it. Uh, okay, sharing my screen. I'm gonna try the audio. Let me know if it's too loud or what.
Wait, is it just my volume? A bit.
A little bit more.
I lower, a little lower.
Lower.
Yes.
Okay. We have dogs in the beach ASMR. Okay, do you want to start reading? so we can
Yes.
get a lot of reading in. Okay, I'm gonna start the first reading sprint for 30 minutes. Happy reading. Hello.
Hi, how
How
was your reading?
I didn't read a lot because I started eating.
Because you what?
I started eating dinner. I felt hungry all of a sudden. But I did read a bit. I read about like 20 pages or 18 pages.
Not so bad.
Parang half the usual pace, I suppose. How about you? Are you starting it
I,
now? Parang?
yeah. I got to
Okay.
like chapter 4. So, multiple POVs
Mm.
and POVs of the two couples. So, it's interesting how the stories would diverge with these two couples. And I'm also listening to the audiobook. So, it's
Is it the
more.
kind where the like the mysteries in the big happens early on? Like, is it like a murder, whatever? No.
It might be. It's not
I don't
clear
know yet.
yet.
It's not opening with the mystery.
A bit. More of leading up to that. But
Mm.
it's not as if like first page someone died, but it does start with a prologue that something might have happened to someone.
Mm,
So
okay.
that kind of.
So
And I just
far,
expected
this book finale. I don't know how I feel about the series.
the series in
Oh,
general.
the series in general. I mean, overall, I like the idea. I like the setting, like the fantasy setting. The concepts of there's this magical carnival, traveling carnival, circus, blah blah blah. But then it gives me the feeling na she had a really good idea, but she wasn't sure how to execute it, so she just winged it. Something it gives me that feeling. In this final book, I feel like it could have been done a lot better in terms of like the plot, building the relationships, blah blah blah. But then it just I don't know. It has a lot of like random romance that I don't really care for. It's kind of half baked like villain characters that are introduced. And it's
Do you
almost
have the
done.
physical copies of the whole
Yeah,
series?
because I got like actually the reason why I wanted to read this was because I wanted to read the duology after it. The this one. This is the second book. I forgot the name of the first book. So there's this duology that is set in the same I guess
Universe?
universe with some of the characters from this series where they said
Uh,
naman na you don't have to read Caraval to read that. I mean obviously Caraval would give you a lot more context
yeah, more
and
context.
setting,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's not required. Kind of like Crooked Kingdom and the Crooked Kingdom, Six of Crows and the Shadow and Bone series, kind of
Yeah.
like that. But I really was curious about the whole premise of Caraval, and I think I liked the first book. I mean, it's not amazing, but I think I liked that. And the second book was
Yeah.
a bit better. And this one, I can't decide if it's better or if it's worse. Because it has
I mean,
that
you're
vibe
like
na parang,
around almost 70% through the
yeah,
finale.
parang, probably that means it's not good. Kasi, but I really like I don't know parang you like the theme, like the theme of the book, the whole concept that they're trying to go for. But then everything, the plot itself is bad. It
Oh
doesn't even
no.
make any sense.
So are you still gonna keep the physical copies?
I don't know. The physical copies look nice. Like I like the book
Mhm.
design. So maybe I'll hold on to it for a bit. I don't annotate or anything.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll hold on to it for a bit. And then later on, if I want to buy a different book, then maybe I'll sell it first.
I know. A book on haul.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe the way it ends, whatever. Because a lot of people really love the duology that came after this.
Mm.
And then they kept
So maybe
saying that the
the
ending of the
duology would be
second book
better.
I mean, I'm hoping that I would enjoy the duology, and then that would give me appreciation for the context. I
Pero
don't know. I mean,
this
maybe
the
I'm
series was
expecting too
set
much.
first. Like it was released first before the
It,
duology.
yes, yes.
Mm.
So it
Okay.
was really released in that order, and maybe I'm expecting too much from YA. Baka I'm like thinking na dapat sobrang intense ng like connections and everything. I don't know, I feel like I always forget kung hanggang like what should I expect from YA. So para
I
ako, I don't know
mean,
if
still, because
yeah,
like
di ba
there's
parang
Hunger Games, it's YA.
true, that's true. You know, and the sobrang I feel like it's super overwritten then. I said I don't know how many times I've read about this one character's parang woes about this specific thing. I feel like every chapter, because it's like dual POVs, every
Uh,
chapter of that character, she talks about that in the same way again and again. Actually, in different like words, but same
yeah,
message.
same woes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again and again. So I don't know. I feel like she wanted to emphasize it, but I don't know how much more emphasis you can have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
of one
Like
message.
repeatedly. And
Yeah,
like,
I feel
does it add to the plot?
no, it does not. It's 470 pages. I feel like it could be a good book if it was written down to like 250, something like that. Like if it was shorter and more,
Yeah.
like I guess better edited or written. 82 pages read, and now on chapter 6. Did you just start? When we also
What
started the
is
spread, or no?
the Black Widow?
Yeah, because that was fast. I don't know, but I like the theme. That's the only thing that's keeping me going. Like I like the whole setting of this magical world that they have. It's not
So just the
super,
setting.
yeah, parang all I know, parang no thoughts, just vibes. No plot, just
But
vibes.
like it just so happened that it's not what you're looking for. Because like sometimes you have a mood na parang no thoughts, just vibes. I just want
Yeah.
to read the book that's purely vibes.
Yeah, kasi the problem talaga, maybe the character is the one that I hate. Kasi the character is, parang siyang woe is me character.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Parang ganon. Ganon yung vibes. And again. Parang, they have, they keep making plans. So it's fantasy wise. So they have these plans, this journey, they have tasks that they have to do. Pero
So it's
she
a heist.
never really, sorry.
Is it a heist or
Not,
just a
not
mission?
really. It's more of like overthrowing a powerful villain.
Okay,
The
okay.
typical like YA like
Yeah,
plot
yeah, yeah.
point that they have to find this map, to find this place, to find this item, that entire like trajectory. But then you know how it's like at the beginning they keep saying it's so hard to find this place, it's so hard to find this map, it's so hard to find this item, but then in the moment they just find it like immediately. Kasi the focus is really the whole, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, the focus is on the woes of the person, but it's not even like going deep. I would appreciate it if it's like more of like a character study where they go deep into like the woe, like the
Yeah, yeah,
problem of that person or whatever she's feeling. But no, she's just saying it again and again. I don't know, but I was really enjoying it in the beginning, but now I don't know. I feel like I got over it. Hopefully,
yeah. Just have to
it
go
gets
through it.
better.
Ganun.
That was my mini rant. But at least if I
Well,
finish this, I finished the series. At least
yeah, yeah.
the trilogy.
Try you be able to read something this month
Yeah,
already.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I wanna read actually Local Woman Missing, but I missed my hold. I forgot to borrow it, and then now it's like 7 weeks.
It's what?
7 weeks on hold. I was in the mood for it the other day
Oh no.
because I wasn't keeping up
Just
with my
always
living.
deliver later. Always deliver later.
Yeah, I always
Or you
forget.
forget.
I had a moment where I was just, I'm just gonna check that later when
And
the
it just lapse.
notification came in.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
I
yeah.
forget. Well, I hope your book is so much better than mine.
I mean, not expecting for like a usual thriller. So
Yeah,
I'm always lowering my expectations when it comes to thrillers.
thriller.
Yeah.
Is there a thriller that you like really like? Have you
That I
like
really,
to
really like.
like you think is really good?
You've already read it. So
Which one? Behind Your Eyes?
it's Verity. I
Ah,
love Verity.
Verity.
I love Verity. As in, I feel like
Yeah.
I always associate it with the feelings that I had when
The
I
like
was
the
reading.
very creepy
I
feelings
was
that you had.
literally like I
You
was
couldn't sleep.
literally palpitating. I was like I had to stop. I had to collect my thoughts. Like
Uh, but it does give that feeling. I haven't watched Cindy's new video where she read Verity and she's basically like talking about it. Have
wait,
you
is this
watched that?
in?
With Cindy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't yet, but it's on my list.
I'll probably watch
'Cause I
that
know she's
at
gonna
some
roast
point.
it, but like,
I know. But it would be fun to see like what she
yeah,
thinks, like how she would
because I
roast
know
it.
I'd agree with what she's saying.
The
Like, there
questionable
would be
things in.
moments like, huh, oh, I know.
But then, of course, it's all about the emotions at the time when you're reading it.
Yeah,
That always changes things.
and
Verity.
I just hope it's going to bring me out of the booktube rot.
Did you hear the news that they're gonna reduce the requirement for monetization
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube? Yeah, they're instead of
as in
right now
hours,
it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, right? In the
hours.
past
Yeah,
year, in the
yeah,
past
yeah,
365 days.
yeah.
Now it's only 500 subscribers, and you have to have 3 videos uploaded in the last 90 days. And then I
That
think the watch hours is lower as well. Let me check.
Ooh, is it
Yeah.
rolled out? I haven't
Not
gotten
yet,
that.
not yet. I think they just announced
In
it.
Japan.
YouTube monetization
I mean,
policy.
it's good. I mean, it's good because like, I mean, currently people are still getting ads despite how many subscribers they have. It's just
Yeah,
at least the creators would have a
you'll
chance
get
to actually,
a
yeah,
portion
yeah,
of
yeah.
it. 3,000 watch
Okay,
hours.
motivated.
Yeah, so if you want some, because you already have at least 500,
Yeah, yeah, I
and then
have.
it
Yeah.
would be
At least for the
easy-ish.
watch
I
hours,
mean,
it's super hard.
yeah,
The watch
yeah,
hours
the
is
course
hard.
is hard. Yeah, it's
Even if we do
uh,
lives like consistently for like a month, it's hard.
yeah, it is. Like if you don't upload anything, it's hard. Like you really have to be uploading consistently to get those watch hours.
Yeah, and I don't do shorts kasi. But like even if I
Yeah, but
do, it's not
shorts
gonna
is
give
like a
me
different.
millions,
It doesn't
right?
add.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't. It's like a different. It's an either or. You either do this
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
the
exactly. So
subscriber
like,
blah blah blah, or you do the shorts.
but even
Because
with
there are some
shorts, you have
creators
to
that
like
are only short.
millions,
Yeah, million yata. Like a
millions of
few a
views.
million. But I mean,
Yeah,
it does. I mean, it does add up fast, but you have to be like active consistently. Which I mean, it makes sense that they're only giving money to people who are active. Obviously.
yeah, because like
Okay.
the goal is to
Three
keep them in the top.
thousand. Yeah, sorry, 3,000 in the last year. Yeah. So it's lower by 1,000.
It's
There's
still
that.
hard.
So I think I'm like hundreds, lang, 400, 500 watch hours. It's hard to get to 1,000
It is
even.
unless you do like lives every day and you have at least like four viewers.
Yeah, every time you go live. So guys, we're gonna go live every day for
No thoughts, just vibes. Just live.
yeah, just
No
work
thoughts,
with
just
us.
live.
No thoughts, just
Just
live.
keeping it live.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it live. Just work with us, eat with us, help
I
us
don't know,
get
K-pop,
to
K-pop streaming.
alam mo yung mga sleep stream. Like they just literally sleep on the
Yeah,
stream, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I guess people either watch or parang they just keep it open, ganun, in support of that. Guys, do you want to watch a sleep stream? That's 8 hours.
You
Oh
don't
my
get
gosh.
8 hours of sleep
No, I
anyway,
don't.
so
No. Maybe five. Or I haven't super adjusted to my new work hours.
it's just a tad bit earlier than like when
Yeah,
you usually wake up. So
yeah. So
is
I
it
mean,
6 now? Like
it's
or
just
7?
seven, still 7 a.m.
Yeah, but it's gonna be 6 soon because of daylight.
When is daylight savings? That is a good. When is
I think it's gonna be 6
daylight
soon.
savings 2023? So it began. Huh? It began March 12th. It will end
But
November 5th. Oh, teka lang.
November.
November 5th. So guys, stay tuned tomorrow. Anyway, okay, I have a setup for the next sprint.
Yeah.
Next sprint. Happy reading. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How was your sprint number two?
Up to 16%. So it's not so
16.
bad.
How is it so far?
And I'm actually curious how it's gonna go because something was already revealed this early.
Hmm.
So I'm like, huh,
Like a big
okay. So I
reveal?
not the big reveal, but more of like a reveal where you'd think if it's true or not.
Okay.
It's like it's a reveal that's going to like set the tone for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the book. So I'm like, huh, how's this gonna go? How about you?
It's more of the same. Nothing.
How
I
many
mean,
percent?
I don't know the percentage, but it's page 385. So I'm less than
Ah, yeah,
100
you're reading the
pages in.
physical nga pala.
Yeah.
Out of how many? 400, right?
470 or 450
That's
something,
a
something like that.
lot.
So less than 100 pages left. And I'm trying to think of how it will. Actually, there's one like sort of subplot that I'm actually interested in throughout this book. And I know for a fact that that character with that subplot is the character for the duology. So maybe that's just a
Okay.
sign that I would probably enjoy the duology, just not this one. But it's okay. I feel like it's gonna end on a very cliche ending for YA books.
Hmm.
I feel like that's gonna be the ending. I'm starting to sort of not naman skim, but like every time that she starts doing her woe is me like lines and
Yeah.
thoughts, I just
Monologue.
okay.
Hmm.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing. It's nothing different. And it's not even parang sobrang ganda ng writing that I just wanna keep reading the way that she writes. It's just
Hmm.
okay. It's okay. Oh, that's it. But at least it got me reading kasi nga maganda yung setting, like yung theme
Yeah.
of the whole thing.
Tsaka knowing you, I feel like you're already this far in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So
DNF it. I mean, it takes me a while to DNF something. So, kapag nakarating na ako at this point, I'm definitely gonna finish. I mean, I did finish Portrait of a Thief. That was way worse than this. So,
I almost forgot about that fucking book. I almost forgot about the existence of that book. I feel like I kind of want to reread it again, just to, I
just
don't
to
know,
see if
spice up
same pa
my
rin yung
life. Alam
feelings.
mo yun?
Yeah. Parang, did we judge it too harshly? No, we did
Yeah, I
not.
was like,
But,
oh, was I just not in the mood? Eh, medyo ginagaslight, like,
yeah. Yeah.
ginagaslight
So,
during both.
ginagaslight natin yung sarili natin.
It's like it's either bad or we were just too judgy.
Too
It's either
judgy, yeah. But, no, I don't feel like we were too judgy.
like, huh, would it matter if it was a physical copy or
No, it would not matter. But like, I'm thinking of like a heist book would be good to read then if you're on a slump. But I don't know of
yeah,
any
but
na
like an
standalone,
action
like a
action
proper heist.
uh,
But I don't know of any standalones because I don't definitely do not want to start a series.
heist. Heist.
Let's try to search heist.
Because it might be if baka meron for mystery, not so much on like
Probably, yeah. 19 heist books that you won't be able to put down. Totoo ba to?
is it Portrait of a Thief?
Oh my gosh, mga super duper classic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to check. Six of Crows. Six of Crows is in here.
What's the other one again?
Nocturna.
The one that keeps on like being compared to Six of Crows. It's a green cover.
Gilded,
Gilded
um,
Wolves? Gilded
wolves. Yeah, Gilded Wolves. books.
Yeah,
Rosanna
yeah.
something.
Russian
But I think
chapter.
they keep saying that it's not like the only thing that they have similar is the fact that they're gonna do a heist and that there's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
six people or something like that. But I think everything else is kind of different. But people just keep comparing because probably there's not a lot of like heist books to compare.
yeah. Especially YA. That was
Why?
fantasy.
Yeah, because this one
I remember
Nocturna.
not liking Gilded Wolves either. Like, even
Mm.
though I haven't read Six of Crows yet,
Ah, yeah.
I feel like I immediately sold the book after.
Wait, you haven't read Six of Crows?
No, I haven't, but I
You
have it.
haven't? You haven't
Yep,
read it?
I haven't, but I have it. Yeah, I have the physical book.
I didn't know that you haven't read it.
I haven't, because I started
Shadow and
the
Bone.
yeah, I thought it started Shadow and
You
Bone. I
just
was
skip
like, what
that.
the fuck am
Skip
I
it.
doing? I feel like it's the reader in me that's trying to the completionist
The
in me that's
completionist.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I feel like I need to finish it first, para
No,
I
skip
don't
it.
miss out any details. And I
But
was just like, I'm
actually,
reading Shadow of Bone. I'm like,
parang
I haven't
feeling
even
ko.
watched the show, so
I mean, the show is focused more on Shadow and Bone naman, not Six of Crows.
exactly. I
But
still haven't watched
the
it.
star of the show is like the crows a little bit. But I feel like I read Six of Crows first, this duology, and then I went back and read Shadow and Bone. I feel like that's a mistake kasi sobrang the writing in those two, like the level, quality of
Mm,
writing is
super
so
different.
different na parang ang hirap basahin ng Shadow and Bone. Because I wasn't enjoying it at all because I was expecting Six of Crows, like at least that kind of writing because it's the
Yeah.
same author. But obviously, it's an earlier work. That's how it's going to be.
I
But
feel like thinking about it now, I feel like maybe the books that I don't particularly like or love right
mm,
now, as in when I read them, I was like, I feel like I would have liked them if I read them when I was younger.
younger, yeah.
Like, I was so easy to please before.
I think all of us were so easy to please before.
Like, it is a very definition of no thoughts, no critical thoughts,
Ah,
just bookish
just
vibes.
vibe. Is there a book that, looking back now, you read that? Well, probably a lot of like
Colleen Hoover's.
I mean, I read that when I was older, so not like I didn't really. I'm thinking of a book that I read before, na parang I was oh my god, sobrang ganda, but then not
Mm,
reading back, I feel like it's not. Pero kasi I stopped reading, so I skipped a lot of the popular ones. I
mm.
don't have a lot of input in there.
But
Parang
like you're
fun nga, no?
already
If
starting
for you,
to.
lalo na for you, because you really recorded everything that you read, can go back to like past 5 stars. Like,
Yeah, I still
it's like
haven't
a
gotten
series,
to.
5-star books from 2000, or like,
Yep,
kailan ka ba
I
nag-start
haven't
ng
sat
Goodreads?
down to like do the actual video for that,
I
but
feel
it's
like that's
something
a
that.
good series. Like,
Yep.
rereading, or at least parang reviewing the 5-star books you rated per year. Like
Yeah.
the 2000s, the 2010s. Ganun.
I think I did start being super active around 2013.
2013.
Yeah, 2013, 2012, not so much, but I started picking up more books 2013. So,
So, are you gonna reread it? Some of the books for the video, like
actually, what
in
I
your
was thinking
idea of the video.
before was doing a video of like books that I marked as favorites when I was young.
Okay.
Kasi like when I mark something as a favorite before, I just know that these are like books that changed me. Like for example,
Mm.
The Fault in Our Stars. So I read it
Yeah.
when I was way younger. So I was like, okay, I marked it as a favorite. So I was like, okay, I feel like rereading favorites would be scary to do.
Yeah.
But introspective.
And also, there's this notion of, I mean, obviously, it was a favorite for you for probably a lot of reasons, like maybe the age you were reading
Yeah.
it, what you were experiencing
The
that
feelings.
time,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
feelings and whatever. And then if you reread it, you would ruin that memory of you enjoying it the first time,
I feel like more of not
you will cringe.
ruining it, more of yeah, cringing and judging myself.
Yeah.
But I think the feelings would remain in terms of like,
Mm,
I did experience
I
that
you liked
before.
it at one point
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your life. Elena read 111 pages now, chapter 8. Nice. Making good
From
progress,
80
like
to
30
111.
pages.
But yeah.
What time is it in Manila? It's 8:38 in the evening. Yeah.
And it's
I
hot
know.
again.
It is. It is hot. I think did it rain today for you? I think it
For us,
didn't
yes.
rain
It
today.
for a bit. It like for a bit and then it went like hot again.
Yeah, it's been raining hard, and then all of the moisture, the hot air, and the
Where were
humidity
you
happens
during the
after.
earthquake though?
Here at home, I felt it. So because I
Ah,
live in
what
a
floor?
condominium, so it's 28th. So
Ah, no.
I really felt it. Like I felt like I
Yeah,
was in
because like
parang in a boat, like yung parang ganun, you know, like I stood by the door frame to check
the
the light because we had like
lights, yeah, yeah, yeah. The
hanging
pictures.
lights. So I was looking at it, and the door frame was like moving like this.
Ah, no.
But it was short. Thankfully, it was very very short, like maybe less than a minute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
What
not
do
short for
yeah,
like
I guess. And I don't think there were any aftershocks,
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
least in my area, which is good. But it's always a little bit scary if you're like high up. It was a good thing I wasn't in the office that day because they were forced to go down. And our office is in
Oh,
like the 18th floor. So they had to go down by stairs.
oh no, stairs? Because they
Yeah,
turned off
because you
the
can't,
elevator.
yeah, in the drill, like, if there's an earthquake, you can't use the elevator. So they had to go down by stairs. It was funny because it was the ticket selling for twice
Yeah, 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 yeah. The
at
day,
that
yeah, yeah.
time. Like at the time of the earthquake, it was a ticket selling, pre-selling, I think. And then there were people going down the staircase, like on the, I don't know,
You
SM tickets or whatever, in the queue. Like they
twice
were
is lighter.
evacuating,
Like,
holding their laptops.
like
So
lindol lang
funny.
yan.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that is so late. Yeah, it is pretty late. I mean, I'm starting to feel tired at around like 9:30 because I have to wake up early for work, but it's fine.
I mean, at least you're slowly adjusting.
Yeah, yeah, slowly adjusting.
I think the pro of like an early shift really is the early finish.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
like
And like when I finish work and I get home, there's still like light
light.
outside.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There's still a lot that I can do.
Actually,
In
I think
Cal,
it was around that time when I was working Australian hours that I was able
mm,
to like film more. I was able to read more because like
yeah, because
I
then there would
wake up
be light.
early.
Yeah, yeah. And you just feel a little bit more productive because
Yeah,
usually if you get home like later, like usually if you have like a regular 9 to 6 shift, you'd get home like
yeah.
7:30, 8 if you live a little
You're
bit
tired.
far. Yeah, and then you're tired and you have to prepare dinner, you have to
Mhm.
take a shower. At least if you get home at around 5 p.m., you still have a couple of hours before the evening kicks in. In California, it's 5:40 in the morning, 20 minutes to 8,
Oh,
6 a.m. in
that's
the morning.
early.
Did you wake up early or are you haven't slept yet? Is it are the days in California longer now? Because I know that in summer at 9 p.m. they still have sun.
Oh my god,
When it's summer, like 9 p.m. it's still bright outside.
light
It's
out.
only starting to set. So it's good and bad. Because sometimes they sleep so late because the sun sets so late. But then
Yeah.
it's good because they get to do a lot more stuff. I'm going to rest now.
Thank
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining
you for
us.
joining,
Yeah, so
Elena.
if you need to leave, it's okay. You need to rest because 4 a.m. is very early. I
Yeah,
know that because that's how early I kind of have to
we
start like waking up.
that's the time You
Yeah,
sleep.
like my first alarm is at like 4:30, 4:45. So that's done. Do you wake up immediately from an alarm? Are you good at waking up with an alarm?
Yeah, like I feel like I'll only need to set up like 3 alarms at most.
I have 10 alarms.
But it needs to be the shocking alarm
Yeah,
of
alarm tone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one
I
that's
have
like
an
trilly.
like a pre-alarm. That's the first alarm where like I hear it, but I'm gonna ignore it. But then because I hear it, I half like partially wake up, but I'm not gonna get up. Like my body does is not moving at all, but I hear it. And then I have another alarm where like that's sort of the first one that I turn off, but then the first alarm starts to like go off again because it's like snoozing. And then at some point, like I have 10 alarms and it's set like I think in 10-minute intervals. And then the last three are like 1 minute interval or like 2 minutes interval.
Oh
Because
my
that's like
god.
the deadliest deadline that I have to wake up. I'm so bad with alarms.
Yeah, it just has to be like a certain alarm ringtone for me to wake up. Usually if it's like an Android, I would be able to like it'd be hard, but
The other is the party one.
yeah,
It sounds like a party tune.
like I'm in the forest, like I'm being woken up by
Doesn't work. Doesn't work that way. You need like a blaring horn to
needs
wake
to be
up.
an iPhone needs to be an iPhone ringtone or else I won't be able to wake
Okay, I'm gonna set up for the third
up
sprint
third.
so I can finish this damn book. Wait, let me play this. Happy reading. Hello.
Hi.
How is it?
Are
Have you
you
met the?
close to finishing
I'm
the book?
page 429. The
Ooh,
ending
maybe the
is
last print. Yeah.
yeah. The ending is giving me Avengers Endgame. Not like there's a plot here that's very much similar to Endgame. That I had to look up the year that it was published. I mean, it was published in the same year, so it was probably just, similar ideas.
Mm,
I was laughing the entire time because that's exactly what it is.
okay. Trying to remember what happened with Endgame. I mean,
That was after the snap, five
ah,
years later.
okay, 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 okay. I remember.
How is your book? Have you met the nicest couple?
I mean, actually, now that you've mentioned it,
Why
huh?
is it called that?
Why are they called who is the nicest couple and why? Huh? Because there are technically two
Two
couples.
couples.
So I mean, it's slowly picking up. So I think I'm on 24%. So like few chapters in, and like three POVs. So right now it's not confusing in terms of
Hmm.
POVs, but it's picking up. It's picking up. Like, huh? Kind of expecting this to be a 3 to 4 star.
Okay. So far, nothing to like
Yeah, it's not
to write
something,
home about.
uh, not something that would make me hate it so far.
Yeah. Hi, Kath.
Like,
I'm reading Thick as Thieves by Megan Wayland Turner. Fifth book in a series. Is that a fantasy series or a
it
romance
probably
or
is.
Megan
Huh.
Wayland
It's like
Turner?
it has a lot of ratings actually, so I'm assuming it's,
It's fantasy.
yeah.
Fantasy. Is this adult? Hold on,
Oh,
let's
I
see if
haven't seen this covers
I have.
around.
It's young adult fantasy. The
Mhm.
Queen's Thief. Well, the covers are interesting. Like the covers of the first four books. It looks like an old fairy tale cover.
Like a Penguin classic.
A little bit, I guess. Thief. Young adult. What is this about? Ah, it's a prequel pala, point five. The thief is the scholar. Oh, it's a heist. Kind of feels like
That's
a
what we
heist.
needed.
How are you liking it, Kath? It's the fifth book, so I assume do you like the series
Like you're
itself,
continuing, yeah.
or are you just trying to complete it? Fifth book. How many books are there? One, two, three, four, six books in the series. I'm gonna finish this book in the next sprint. Whatever. I think there's only 40 something pages left.
Yeah, you'd
I
be able to finish it, I think.
I actually read 1 to 4 back in college. I was so busy I didn't know.
It's been a while, I feel like, since I've finished like a series with like more than three books
Three.
in it. I can't even remember
The
the
last book
last
that you
one.
finished.
Like not counting manga or graphic
Yeah,
novels, like
yeah.
a full length
I
novel.
finished a book that has five. I finished a 5 book series, but it's a romance book, so it's a lot easier to read. It's a romance series. It's a hockey romance.
Yeah, I remember
Is
this.
there another book that I finished recently? Because I think most like fantasy are like 3 books, right? Usually.
Because like I feel like I can't even count the Mindfuck series. Because
Yeah,
like
it's kind of like
they're
one big
yeah, yeah, yeah.
novel. Is there a book that is? I don't think there's any. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I think that was the last one that I did, the romance series. I really enjoyed it. I haven't heard of it at all. But this book
But
is
like I
kind of
feel like
slow
it's
for me.
also a known fantasy series if it like has a lot of ratings.
Yeah. It's just not like maybe something that the people I follow read.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll check it out. But no, it's a series. I'm not gonna check it out next time. Next year.
You have a lot of series to go through.
Yeah. It's more traveling than plot. Whenever I see someone saying that a book is a lot of traveling, I always think of Lord of the Rings. Because I feel like
Because they
that
were
book is just
literally traveling.
traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you read Lord of the Rings?
No.
I
But I
haven't.
do have The Hobbit, which I also haven't read. I just had it for years and years.
Yeah. I think a lot of people said that it's really good. I mean, it's
Hmm.
long and it like you
You
need to
really
have
have to be, yeah, in the
patience
mental.
and focus to read it. But they say that it's really good. But I guess you need to be like in a certain mindset to read something like that.
Exactly.
You want to go into the last print?
Sure. So you'd be able to finish it.
Finish this off, at least for me. Okay, let me start this up again. And I guess happy reading. Last reading print. Hello, how was it?
Oh, I should be asking.
I
Were you able
finished
to
it.
end?
It is done, and it was a sloppy ending. It was a
Hmm.
very lazy ending. Like everything just got resolved like that.
But you're still gonna read the duology.
Yeah, because that was the only subplot that I was actually curious about. Because it for
Mm,
that character, it left on like a weird cliffhanger, and I
mm,
liked how that character was built from the beginning. But I felt like this was just a waste of all of the work that she did in like the first two books. Because the first two books, they were actually quite okay. They were not the best. There were things that I had
mm,
problems with as well, but they weren't bad. They were like I felt like they were a good enough like foundation to do something good for the last book.
mm.
But I don't know. Maybe she just rushed the last book. When was this? When was this written? Like, I want to know when like the gap between the books, because it feels like she didn't have an ending in mind, but she just it was 1 year, the usual 1 year, 1 year per book gap. Yes, felt like she had an idea. She had some of the beginnings of the story, but she was in a rush to finish it.
Mhm.
That's what it felt like, at least. Just sad because the setting is really good. The cover is
Mm.
really nice. I really like
Yeah,
the design of the cover.
it's a
Such is
hardbound
life.
too.
Yeah, it's fine. Such is life. I will eventually maybe sell it if in the future. Ano na siya, expensive decoration.
A decoration that you don't even love.
How about you? How is the book that you're reading? Did you
Wait,
make it to what percent?
or not 50, but 32. 32.
Mm.
It's not
How
too
long
bad.
is the book?
I wait. In audiobook form,
Mm.
it's over 10 hours.
10 hours.
Over 10 hours. So I think around 320 pages. Around
Okay.
that.
Not bad. Like typical length for thriller,
Yeah.
mystery thriller.
Like it's again picking up, and it's something that I would want to read more to find out if people will get caught.
Hmm.
It,
So has something happened?
yes.
Okay.
And it's like more are being revealed in terms of like people are finding out, or like there are witnesses, whatever.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's
Still at
good.
the three to 4 star range.
Yeah, it's still in the 3 to 4 stars. It really depends on how it would end and how the big reveal
Yeah.
would go down.
I'm trying
Okay,
to
I
think of what I
actually like
should.
the writing. The
What?
writing is good. The writing,
Okay.
like,
Okay.
although I feel like there are moments where, so there would be the husband's perspective, and when I'm reading it, I would have a thought that, okay, I know it's a woman that wrote this. Like, he's too perfect. Like, oh, you're too good. You're too good. Like, it's like there would be just moments where, like, um, like consent would be brought up, or
Hmm.
like, um,
Like
just
overly communicating the consent thing.
not overly communicating, but like it's more of like I feel like if a man wrote this, they wouldn't write it that way, or like they wouldn't even think of that.
Is it like semi unrealistic?
Well, if you put it that way, I mean the fact that I would have a thought. nah, huh, this is a woman that wrote this. Like, it's just too good that it's, unless it's
Not
supposed to
natural.
be that way and it's
Yeah. Is it like
suspicious.
a parang
Yeah,
like
a
a red
suspect.
herring of some sort? I don't know. Is it gonna be a plot device later on?
It's like he is just too
Too perfect.
thoughtful, too
Too thoughtful.
caring. Like, parang wala siyang
Or
flaw.
are you just jaded?
Like, sure, he would do, like, this would be the things that I know Bran would like do, but I'm not in his head. So I guess also why. Actually nga, tatanungin ko si Bran, like, if,
If
like,
this read, like ganyan ba sila mag-iisip, like iniisip niya during
yeah,
those
more of
moments?
like, because of what happened, like, would he do the same thing?
Yeah.
Like, I think this is mostly the fun that I get from reading like domestic thrillers. It's really,
Yeah.
thinking about like, okay, if we were in those shoes,
Would we
would we
do
have
the same thing?
done
Especially if this like if you're reading something like fantasy, it's easy to like ignore those kinds of things because you kind of expect like
yeah,
fantasy things to be very idealized, very
yeah,
romanticized. But if you're reading it from like a mystery, a thriller, or something like
yeah.
that, it's very off-putting.
Like, so far, wala namang unrealistic like plot.
Plot,
Like,
okay.
even all the characters are like, um hindi sila annoying characters,
Mm,
especially when I'm reading it from their perspective. So
mm.
parang, di ba, there are characters na sobrang, forgot the word, pero parang I can't stand their decision making or their thoughts.
Yeah.
Parang, okay, this character's like, I'm not, my head is not even there, but like, okay, they've thought about it
Hmm.
and this is what they're gonna do about it.
What's the
Hmm.
setting of the book again? Where is it set?
I'm assuming America.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm assuming America. Like, not New York area. Parang medyo California-ish. Pero
ganong vibes.
the 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 places that you're using kasi aren't, parang,
Real. Aren't real
yeah, parang
places?
more of like, actually, let me search for it if it's a real. Is it in Chicago? Like, they're not using a specific country.
Yeah.
Eh. So more of like town name. Or,
Mm, yeah.
yeah, so far it's good.
Trying to decide
Actually,
what I should read next. I really want to read Local Woman Missing, but I just checked and it's still 5 weeks away.
actually, feeling ko naka-hold din yan sa akin. Apparently, yun nga, yung two of the famous books that she has. Local Woman Missing and the other one, Gone Something.
God, check on. Where could be
Where
ka?
could it go?
Um, the other misses
Good
when the
Girl.
lights go.
Yeah, the other
The
misses.
other misses.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
the
yeah.
good girl. I don't know what
Other
is this
misses is
about.
also like a pretty famous one.
Wait, where's the? Why is it only audiobook? Teka, hala,
Ah,
babasahin ko.
a Netflix adaptation?
A woman is drawn into a mysterious web of secrets, twisting who done it from blah blah blah. Chicago, coastal island of Maine.
Huh. Is it out? Or, well, that's just another motivation to like read it before it comes out. Other
I
misses.
haven't even watched. Like I waited for Daisy Jones and then I haven't watched it.
Actually, same. Like,
And
the reason I read it last March was
was to
because of
watch
the TV
it.
show.
Maybe I'll watch it soon. I don't know. I'm waiting for Red, White, and Royal Blue, and then when it comes out, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't
Yep.
know.
It
But I
depends kasi
think
din
I'll
where
watch
it's
that
gonna be
because that's really
shown.
cute. Yeah.
Like with Daisy Jones kasi it's not on
Amazon.
Netflix, it's not on
Is that
Disney.
Hulu? Amazon.
Is it Amazon?
Amazon ba? Or Hulu? I don't know. Basta it's not
Hulu? I think
Netflix, Disney.
Hulu.
Hulu.
Basta something that I'm not subscribed to.
Yeah. But I'm sure we can watch it somehow, somewhere.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon.
Okay.
What should I read next? Everything that I want to read is still on hold. Oh, available soon. Way of Kings.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think I don't
And
think I will
still,
survive that if I read it
and
now.
speaking of Brandon Sanderson, like remember like the surprise
Yeah,
novels that
yeah,
they
yeah.
announced? Syempre, hindi ko pa rin nababasa yung like they send out the ebooks first eh.
Did you get the Kickstarter?
Yeah, I got the
The
Kickstarter
ebook
for like the
version?
four novels.
Yeah, yeah. The ebook
So
version. So the first one was the something Tres of
yeah,
the
stress
something.
something. Just the green
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
I still haven't read it. I didn't order the one with the audiobook kasi, like purely ebook.
Talagang ebook lang. So, I think two na, di ba? They released two.
Yeah. So, sinistore ko lang yung email
Oo, parang,
to get back to
should
it.
I read Miss Bourne? Kaso haba kasi.
I still haven't gotten a physical copy ng Mistborn. Eh. Well, I haven't even touched the sequel to Way of Kings anyway.
All the books we haven't read.
I know. If only pwede lang, like, you could just do that with your,
Open.
yeah, like,
Parang nalagay mo sa ilalim ng pillow mo kung natulog ka.
tapos you dream of it.
You dream of the book. Instant, live action replay.
Black Mirror ba to?
Oh, ay, new season.
Yes. I've watched the
Black
first.
Mirror.
I've
Really?
watched the
Was
first
it
pa lang
good?
kagabi. The first episode pa lang. So, I'm gonna continue watching after our live. Ang
Was
crazy.
it
First
good, the
episode
first
pa
one?
lang, good na. Like, it's scary. It's scary kasi that aspect of the first episode is already happening in real life. So scary siya in that sense na
Wait,
shit.
ano ba yung topic ng first episode? Teka, Black Mirror. Black
I don't want to spoil
Mirror.
it.
Yeah, I
Parang
just wanna look at the parang
the
title,
verb
ganun. Yeah, the blurb. Wait, where's the list of episodes? Ano season ulit to? 6 ba?
6. Yeah.
Season 6. Yeah, season 6. Joan is awful. An average global streaming platform has lost its TV drama adaptation of her life. Oh, interesting. Should I watch tonight?
Panoorin mo na! Panoorin mo na tonight! Tapusin na natin to!
See you guys, bye!
Leave studio. Na, kahit one episode lang. Kahit just that one episode. Like, hindi ka,
I think I'm in the mood for it.
it's not it's not something like shut up and dance. Like parang yung towards the end you're like just mind blown. It's not.
Uh,
It's more of like the
it's a
the
good start
strategy of
to
it
the
is the
series.
scary part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sige. Okay, guys, bye. We're gonna watch Black Mirror now.
Thanks for
Thank
everyone
you
join.
for ringing with us. No, but seriously, we are gonna leave now. But um, if you enjoy these reading sprints, we try to do it
Word
every
try.
week, usually around Friday or Saturday at this time, like 2 hours ago. That's 7 p.m. Manila time. And the next reading sprint will be at Pam Shenanigans YouTube channel. It will be linked below. So make sure that you subscribe or follow us on Instagram. So we announce it on Instagram, usually the day off, the morning off, or like an hour before. Because we never really know when we're able to actually do it until that week itself. But yeah, thank you to everyone for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you again next week or
The
next
next
sprint.
week, next episode, next spring.
Bye.
Bye.
almost clicked leave